Picture this. It's 5 years from now. You wake up in the morning feeling energized and fulfilled. You're living a life that excites you, a life that aligns with your purpose, your passions, and your dreams. You feel confident, capable, and in control of your future. Now let's rewind. How did you get here? What decisions did you make? What obstacles did you overcome? What risks did you take? Those questions changed my life. You see, for most of my life, I did what I thought I was supposed to do. I worked hard, built a successful corporate career, climbed the ladder, gained international experiences, and checked off all the traditional markers of success. But deep down, I felt something was missing. I had ideas, aspirations, a desire to make a bigger impact, but I kept waiting for the right time. I told myself I needed more experience, more credibility, more qualifications, more something before I could take that next step. And maybe you felt that way too. Maybe you have a dream, a goal, a vision for the future, but something is keeping you from taking that leap. Maybe you tell yourself, I don't have enough time. I'm not ready. I need to be more prepared. That kind of thinking can keep you stuck for years, and it almost kept me stuck. Until one day, when I didn't get a promotion I was anticipating, I had a realization. If I didn't take control of my future, someone else would design it for me. And the truth is, most people are living a life designed by someone else, a life shaped by others' expectations, obligations, and limitations. But here's what I want you to know. You have the power to design your future. You don't have to wait for permission. You don't have to wait for the right moment. You don't have to have all the answers right now. You just have to decide. That decision to take control of my future set me on an unexpected journey. It led me to writing books, coaching ambitious women, and helping others unlock their true potential. But I didn't do it blindly. I created and followed a framework, one that helped me shift my mindset, navigate obstacles, take meaningful action, and continuously refine my path forward. That framework is called the Soar method. And today I'm going to show you how you can use it to design your future, no matter where you are right now. The acronym SOAR stands for Shift Your Mindset, Overcome Challenges, Activate Your Plan, Reflect and Refine Your Plan. So let's start with the S, Shift Your Mindset. Your mindset is the foundation of your future. What you believe about yourself and your abilities dictates the opportunities you pursue, the challenges you face, and ultimately the success you achieve. But here's the problem. Most of us are operating with outdated beliefs. We tell ourselves stories like, I'm not ready, I'm not qualified, it's too late for me. And we accept these thoughts as truth, when in reality, they're just narratives that we've adopted, often without questioning them. When I first considered writing a book, I was plagued with doubt. Who am I to do this? What if no one reads it? What if I fail? But then I realized something. The only difference between people who succeed and people who don't is the story they tell themselves. Successful people don't wait until they feel ready. They decide they are ready. They act despite uncertainty. They shift their mindset before anything else shifts. So how can you shift your mindset today if you want to design your future? You have to start with the story you tell yourself. So try this. Identify a limiting belief you've been carrying. Ask yourself, is this really true? And then replace it with an empowering belief. A woman I coached wanted to switch careers, but she just kept telling herself she wasn't experienced enough. But when we reframed her thinking, when she started focusing on the skills she did have rather than the qualifications she lacked, she gained the confidence to go after the job she truly wanted, and she got it. So the biggest barrier to success isn't skill or opportunity. It's the way we think about ourselves. Shift your mindset and shift your possibilities. So let's move to the O, overcome challenges. Every journey has obstacles. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they respond to them. Most of us think that successful people have it easier, that they don't face the same fears, doubts, or failures that we do. But that's a myth. The truth is, the most successful people don't avoid challenges. They learn how to navigate them. When I transitioned from my corporate career to being a business owner, it was scary. Would my skills translate? Would I be successful? What if I failed? And guess what? At first, I did make mistakes. I had setbacks. I questioned myself, but I took webinars, met with mentors, and gained necessary skills to run a coaching business. I learned that failure isn't final, it's feedback. And every challenge I faced taught me something valuable. One of the biggest mistakes that we make is that we see challenges as obstacles, but we need to reframe that and start seeing them as teachers. Most of the major breakthroughs you've had in your life have likely come from a time when things didn't go as you planned. That job you didn't get, it redirected you to something better. That rejection, it made you more resilient. That moment of doubt, it forced you to grow stronger. So the question is, not how do I avoid challenges, but how can I use challenges to make me better? Challenges are not meant to stop you. They're meant to shape you into the person that you need to become. So the next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Because once you start looking at challenges as opportunities rather than roadblocks, everything changes. A, activate your plan. Dreams remain dreams unless you take action. I've met so many people who have had incredible ideas, brilliant plans, and huge aspirations, but they never take the first step. Why? Because they're waiting for the right time, waiting to feel ready, waiting for someone to give them permission. But the truth is, the right moment will never come. The perfect time is now. When I wrote my first book, I didn't have a publishing deal. I didn't know if people would read it, but I took one small step at a time. And those small steps added up, eventually leading to multiple other books, including my award-winning book, Decide to Be Your Future Self, and an entirely new career path as an author. So how do you move from dreaming to doing? Here's a simple framework, the 3-step activation formula. Clarify your vision. What does success look like for you? Break it down. Identify 3 small actionable steps. Commit to action. The only way to make progress is to start. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to take the first step. The last one, R, reflect and refine. Success isn't a straight line. It's a process of learning, adjusting, and growing. We often think we need to get everything right the first time, but success is about iterating and improving along the way. When I transitioned into coaching, my business didn't look anything like it does today. Coaching led to writing. Writing led to launching courses. Launching courses led to speaking. I didn't have all of this in my original plan, but because I was open to reflection and adjustment, I found opportunities I never imagined. There is power in reflection. Ask yourself, what's working? What's not? What lessons have I learned? How can I adjust my path moving forward? You see, your future is not set in stone. It's something you create, step by step, adjustment by adjustment. The most successful people don't have rigid plans. They have a willingness to adapt, to learn, and to refine their approach. We've covered the Soar method, a powerful framework for designing your future. Shift your mindset, because success starts in your mind. Overcome challenges, because fear and failure are part of the process. Activate your plan, because nothing changes without action. And reflect and refine, because growth requires adjustment. But here's the thing, none of this will matter unless you take action. You can listen to every podcast, read every book, attend every talk, but until you decide to apply what you've learned, nothing changes. Right now, in this moment, you have an opportunity. You can walk away from this talk and think, oh, that was inspiring, and go back to life as usual. Or you can make a decision that today is the day you stop waiting, that today is the day you stop overthinking, that today is the day you take one step, just one, toward your future self. Because here's the truth. Your future is not created someday, it's created today. Every success story starts with a single decision. Let me leave you with this. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. That's a quote from Franklin D. Roosevelt. Your future self is already waiting for you. The only thing standing between where you are now and where you want to be is your willingness to take that first step. So, go ahead and step into your future. Design the life you want. And remember, you already have everything you need to soar. Thank you for having me today, and I look forward to hearing your comments on this talk.